Hello everyone. Today we're going to look at this camera. Fujica ST701. Now I received this camera in a box of basically old and broken cameras. I have not shot any film through this, but it reminds me a great deal of my first camera, which was a Pentax K1000. It is a heavy camera, but it is almost purely mechanical. It does have a light meter. However, it does require, or did require, mercury batteries. Now, there is a battery replacement. I believe the Energizer WR400 series battery. Double check that. I'll put a link in the description to an online manual for the camera. Let's see. The lens mount is M43 Praktica screw mount. And I have an adapter. This is a Fujica M42 FX lens adapter, and I put these lenses on my Fuji XH1, and more on that later. But as you can see, they are screw mount lenses. Now this is a Sears f3.5 200 millimeter. So it basically acts like a 300 millimeter f5.6 lens on the Fuji XH1 mirrorless camera. I haven't really used this particular lens very much. That's why it's mounted on this body. But it's a decent lens, has a long reach. Anyway, I won't see myself ever using this camera, however. Basically, being film, 35 millimeter, no diopter adjustment. You can get this camera relatively cheap. I think on eBay, I just saw one for $42 buy it now. So if you want to get into 35 millimeter film shooting, there's plenty of lenses for this. And it's a good cheap entry point. Now its maximum shutter speed is 1/1000th. And it goes, of course, all the way down to 1 second. And then, of course, there's bulb. It does have flash ports, sync ports, and depth of field preview, like you would expect. And then, of course, to open the back, from what I can see, the back on this one is a little bowed, so it might have some light leaks. But all in all, it's a decent camera. Shutter speeds seem to be accurate.
So besides the 200mm lens,
it came with this lens. This is a Vivitar f2.8, 24mm. And what I can tell you is on my XH1, this lens performs very nicely. Basically, it operates as an f4 36mm, which is a very nice focal length on the mirrorless camera. So there won't be any sample pictures today from this camera. As I said, I've never shot it. I probably won't ever shoot it. But I will when we cover the XH1. I'll show you some pictures taken with the lenses that came with this camera. Anyway, that's all. Like I said, I'll have a link in the description to the manual. And thanks. Have a great day.